welcome to Thursday Night Live. I don't know, I just kind of thought I should go live here tonight and just say hello and hope everybody's doing well. I decided to come back here to the studio and stay tuned for a new Tommy Talks on Sunday. It's going to be epic. So, hope you guys can tune in for that. Also, such good subjects we have on the street interview, and hope you guys can tune in for that. And I'm just chilling, hanging out. I was watching an episode of Steve-O's podcast where he interviews the Trailer Park Boys, and I'd say this. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm a long time Trailer Park Boys fan, and I want to tell you a situation where I've had some like meetups, not exactly meetups, but conversations with the Trailer Park Boys. One time, one situation is where I went to go see Pat Roach as playing Randy, and I went down to Asheville, and he was having the cheeseburger party, and it was a great time, and we had a gut measuring contest, and I was that close to winning the contest, and sadly there was a dude bigger than me. Like, he was a bigger gut than me. And in another case, I had a friend that was just, I don't know if he was like stalking them or not, but like he was just kind of hanging out, and he handed his phone to them, and I got to talk to him for a little bit, and I was like, you like, I actually sent the boys 2 needle felt figures, 3 needle felt figures to be exact, of their heads, needle felt form, and they were like, "Oh, you're that guy, eh?" I was like, and those are the only situations where I've actually been involved with the boys and actually spoke to them, and ever since then, like I could say this. Recently, I try to watch all episodes again, but you get to the point where you fall asleep and every episode blends in with itself. But I could say this, like it still holds up to me as a show, and also wanted to show you this outfit, this custom outfit I had made, Dante's Peak, and also I got these pants made a while back ago, pretty sick, It's one of my all-time favorite movies. One of them is Cena. Yeah. My opinion on John Cena. I just don't have much an opinion on him. Really, yeah, he won the title, but he did it by cheating. Yeah, he's a heel right now, but this is basically what we're gonna get out of it. All we're going to get out of it is basically, it's like Brock Lesnar. He's only going to show up at pay-per-views, and we won't see the title at all. And right now, he has a movie coming out, so he'll probably be doing press junkets on that, and won't be at Monday Night Raw. So, well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. He'll be on the next episode of Raw. But if he's not booked for that episode of Raw, he'll be doing press junkets for his new movie. The thing is, I like Cena, but heel Cena is unconvincing, and this is coming from a friend of mine that is loves him to death, and he is not good as a heel. Hulk Hogan played a better heel, honestly. And I'll say this: for people that hate on Hulk Hogan and stuff like that, I am a fan of Hulk Hogan. I am a fan of his legend and what he has done for the wrestling industry. And here's a fact. Here's a message I have for everybody I want to say to you. The day Hulk Hogan ever dies, I want to say this to every person out there that ever hated on Hulk Hogan. Don't you dare shed a tear. Don't you dare share a post saying, "Oh, I appreciated Hulk Hogan," because the fact is that you sat there and crapped on Hulk Hogan when he was alive. And you just, everybody should be ashamed of themselves in California. The fact that you booed Hulk Hogan when he came out and was just trying to advertise his beer. You let political stuff get involved, and you crapped on a guy just because he went for a certain person in the political field. I don't hear you booing Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns just came out and supported Donald Trump. You didn't boo him. Double standards. I want to say to everybody out there that I boos Hogan for certain things, and then you don't boo someone else. That's ridiculous. That's double standards. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I'm going to say I'm a Hulk Hogan fan. I am proud to say I'm a Hulk Hogan fan. I had controversy with the guy. I don't know what happened, because I guess I was rolling with a certain crowd. Like, I guess I don't know what I did. I got blocked on his Twitter, and then I spoke to his agent, and then I found out Hogan only does, you have to pay for interviews, but to pay for an interview to get Hulk Hogan, you have to pay like a lot of money, you know, and it's is what it is, you know. I decided to change it up here a little bit. I'm still in the studio. I got my desk over here. I decided to sit on the red couch tonight, you know, kind of, you know. I'll tell you this. One thing about this couch is, you know how much this couch was? Free. I found this outside. Someone threw it away. And I was like, you know what? I'm taking advantage of this, because my old couch, the black couch that I used to have, it was getting old. And when you would sit on it, and the boys I hang out with, Justin and Tyler, were upset because it was hurting their backs, and like, Tom, you need to get yourself a new couch. And I'm like, I'll see what I can do. And for the longest time, I couldn't find help to get the couch moved. And then I made some calls, and the state actually came over and helped me move the garbage service. Actually came over, picked up the couch, took the other couch, brought it in here, and sat in here in my studio. How sick is that? I have pool. I have technical pool. But you know, I'm just kind of like, I was just chilling tonight, just sitting on my chair. I tell you my sleeping situation. Like, I don't like to sleep in a bed. I don't know what it is. I sleep better sleeping on a couch or a bed. I mean, on a chair. Honestly, like a comfortable chair. I don't like. I mean, I could sleep in a bed, but I rather not. I sleep in my living room, and you know, kind of like from there, and then I jump up and go do what I need to do, and just kind of keep my situation open. Tomorrow, hopefully, it doesn't rain too much. I'm gonna try to get out and do some interviews on the street, and that's a surprise there. I'm not gonna say what that is, but I'm just kind of chilling, been hanging out, and I figured, hey, why don't I go live here on Thursday Night Live, and just talk with you guys and just kind of shoot from the hip here, you know. I gotta say, you know, things have been relatively simple around here. Like, you know, besides North Carolina being a disaster zone and just having things messed up around here, you know, things are relatively getting back to normal, and it's good to see our community getting back together and putting things back together, and certain places reopening. The Lowe's here in Asheville flooded. Like, there was so much water that went through there. Like, it's crazy to think that much water was rushing through that whole entire building. Was crazy. Like someone told me that if we had a whole entire, there's a reservoir apparently near my area, if that had erupted, it would have basically, I don't know if I'd be here or not, because all of Black Mountain would have been a lake. I was told that the reservoir near my town had busted. Like, it would have entirely engulfed my whole entire town. I don't know how I would have survived, honestly. It probably would have gone over. I live on the 3rd floor of an apartment. Water would have probably come over the top of the building and probably swept it away, with me in it probably, and all my neighbors. And it's hard to believe that at any point, you know, something could happen to you. You know, at any point, anything in nature of you know, something could happen, and it makes you cherish life and realize how lucky you are as a person to live where you live. And you know, I'm grateful to be an American. I'm grateful to have you guys as an audience. And you know, I know that there's different people out there that are my audience and my fan base. And to everybody, if you're a new Tommy Head and you've been watching, I appreciate you watching the channel and watching the Tommy Talks. And you know, also remember to check me out on TikTok, TommyNC2010. I do walking TikToks over there, or I do voiceovers. Like I check it out there, TikTok. Check me out on there. I'm on there, and I'm just kind of. I should let you know I don't really read the comments because I can't really read that much. I read small sentences. But, you know, also, I just want to say if anybody ever wants to donate to my channel, my PayPal is in the top of my channel where you can donate there. Drop a donation, or you can drop a donation here in the chat, and it'll go directly to my YouTube pay. But it helps everything here on my channel, and you know, the content and everything. And you know, I'm working on. I guess I live day to day. Honestly, I just kind of do what I can, just to live and enjoy my life. And I want to make content too. I'm slowly working my ways back into making content again, and you know, making this channel. Making Tommy NC2010 great again. And you can check in the chat here in the channel other videos where you can get yourself a Tommy ball cap, a Tommy hat, maybe a Tommy hoodie. At some point I was saying today, you know, maybe I might try to find a way to bring back the women's underwear with my face on the front of the crotch or something like that as a joke. But yeah, I just want to say to everybody, I appreciate everybody always coming on here and liking the videos and just giving support. And I say this, if you buy Tommy gear, please do me a favor. Take a picture of yourself and post it on any social media platform and tag it to me, because I want to see you wearing the Tommy gear. Because I really want to see your awesome support, and just to see you looking good with that awesome style, you know. And just want to say that I decided I wanted to go live tonight because I was bored. I just kind of was chilling, and I said, what the heck, I'll go live right now. And I hope everybody's doing well. You know, what? Hold on a second. I just heard something. What are you doing? What? I'm doing a show. You suck, you know that? You know he sucks, everybody. You know that? He's boring. You're rambling on. You're Joe Biden, you know that? Shut up. You've been talking to Tyler? Well, that beanstalk, he could shut the hell up. Ha! You suck, Tyler! Ha! Really? Well, that's why we cut you back from Tommy Talks. That's why we haven't had you on Tommy Talks. That show's irrelevant. Your channel's irrelevant also. Fine, I'm sorry. By the way, all of you, all the haters out there, you suck also. I don't know. I have nothing positive to say. Well, first of all, why don't I just ask you a few questions? Why don't you... You're not going to do anything weird to me, are you? No. Alright. What question do you want to ask me? First of all, you're going to be nice to me? Sure. Alright. So, Terrence, where are you from? I'm from a Goodwill. Okay. Do you know where else you came from? No. Okay, like, I must have came from a church or something like that. I don't know. Someone just donated me. They didn't want me anymore. I really don't have a past, honestly. Well, what about yourself as a character? You didn't make much to me, you know that? I understand that. I've developed you in a certain way. To be a prick. Well, I am a prick. That's what you made me be. I'm your ultimate ego. Yes, I mean, no, you yourself. Ah! What's with the biting? I'm a biter. I like to bite things. You know, I'm getting kind of bored here. I think the audience is bored too. What? I'm just talking here. I'm just talking with you. You said you agreed to do this interview. What political side are you? I don't like politics. Boo! So you don't like the president? By the way, you're ripping off Trump, you know that? What, this? This is me. This is me. No, you're clearly ripping off Trump. Trump's hat is completely different, okay? Nah, you're ripping him off. Ha! Jeez. This guy. I think I'm done here. I'm bored. That's what your audience is doing right now, by the way. They're sleeping. They're bored. Why'd you even go live? What's the purpose in going live right now? I don't know. It's a Thursday night. I just didn't want to spend it the rest of the night sitting on the couch. Well, that's what you're gonna do after this. You're just gonna go sit on and finish the rest of that episode and, like, watch another show you've seen 1,000 more times. I don't understand why you're such a prick. Well, you may be this way. Ah, jeez. I can't talk to him, honestly. He's a prick. I tell you this. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I figured I'd go live. And I hope that it'd be cool to know if, like, I'm actually on your TV screen right now at home. I have some friends, I really appreciate it, that they watch my channel from their TV, and I appreciate that. You know, just kind of doing what I'm doing here. And also to other people that watch my channel, thank you. And a lot of people don't believe me sometimes I have a YouTube channel. And some people are like, oh, Tommy and C2010, I love your videos. I'm like, well, thank you. I appreciate it. One of the funniest things is people have said to me, oh, Tommy, we watch your videos all the time. And I look at them like, what videos? They're like, your older stuff. And I'm like, I am sorry. I don't know why I have to feel like I have to apologize for my older content. I think it's because when I first started making videos, I didn't know what direction I was going. I was just trying to make something that would maybe stick. And I was a bit cringy back then. I was trying my best to clamp at straws to get people's attention. And I realized I just need to do this for myself. I need to make content for myself because I should have been, like... I mean, I have my own situations where I meet people and have experiences, but, like, I shouldn't just want it to fall in my lap. I have to work for it. And, you know... I got this cool hat here. I figured I'd give that hat a break. You know, I just wanted to go live here and just see how everybody's doing tonight. And just hope everybody's staying positive and staying healthy. And I just wanted to come on here and just talk and say hello to everybody. And don't forget to check out the Tommy gear. Use code Tommy, get 10% off of your shirts. And yeah, I know I sound like a commercial, but I just want to get that out there as much as I can, you know, and tell you that it's there if you want to check it out. And just chilling right now, just been hanging out. And at some point, I'm going to retire this sign. Maybe I might take, I don't know. I've been debating on taking it down and just like just having the green screen here because honestly, like it's been here for a while and Vlogger Fair is very outdated. Like it's, I respected Chris Perillo when he did it, and I appreciate all the signatures I got on there. My parents put this up for me. I don't know if I told you the story. When I first moved in my apartment, this was the first thing that I put up in my apartment as a staple of me living here. Was the studio. My parents set this whole entire studio up for me. The desk and the just it. There's a lot here that I still think about, and like, yeah, it's a bulky desk, but it's my command center. Like, it's just my studio, and it's come far, and you know, I just try to get along and just stay positive and do what I can. And there's some days I feel down and I feel sad, and I just try to get by and just know things will get better. And you know, tomorrow's Friday. I'm off tomorrow, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know I'm going to go do some. Hopefully the weather's good tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do some interviews on the street, but try to grab breakfast in the morning, and don't know what I'm gonna do for that. But wherever my feet take me, I'll go. You know, and just wanted to come on here and just do a quick live and just talk to you guys and just see how everybody's doing. And I figured I'd go live and just talk and it is what it is. You know, it's just kind of like, I don't have the rings on tonight. Like I took them off. I'm just been relaxing. So I thought I'd just come on here and hope everybody's doing well. And I think I'm going to jump off here, but I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of Thursday Night Live. And as always, I'm Tommy NC 2010. Subscribe, support, stay positive. So, folks, I'll catch you a bit later.